I want to show you how we're working on making this hotel as thoroughly Japanese, from concept all the way down to the details, like the detail of the concrete, finishes and so forth, which we'll see right here. Now you see that we have the corner of a concrete wall, and this metal, which is called the rebar, will actually be inside the wall. This is the formwork that forms the concrete, and then there's another wall on this side that we'll put up, but if we put that up, I wouldn't be able to show you this. So if we look at the corner, you can see that there's two different types of finishes here, which is why I want to show you this. This is the yellow, which is the varnished or shellacked plywood, and this gives it the very famous, very slick, smooth finish that is very well known in Japan. But if you look on this side, we have a cedar board form. And these are cedar boards. It's a whole wall of cedar, actual cedar wall that they put up. And when the concrete comes down inside this wall and the pressure pushes against these cedar boards, which are soft, we get an imprint like a fossil. And once we take off these two walls, which are temporary, just to form the concrete, we'll have that fossilized imprint, which is much softer and warmer than the very slick glass-like finish that is typical in Japan. Okay, now I want to take a look at the finished products. And if you look at this side, this is the really smooth finished one that was the shellacked plywood. And this is your standard in Japan. But then you can see how much cooler it is. And if we come to this side, you can see the warm tone of the cedar board formed concrete. The reason why you see the grain as well as being very warm is actually when it's setting, the concrete actually pulls the sap out of the cedar boards. So you get this warm tone, but you also get things like the shape of this knot and so on, all this grain, that's all natural. So that's how we work, and we're trying to get a wooden kind of feeling, which is so quintessentially Japanese, in a more modern hotel.